And now we can only see.
You get people in your chat.
Hello, Beer, Weave, and Fish episode, whatever. Nobody's here.
Live number 1.
How do we get rid of it, Kevin? It's the first time. Oh, is it still echoing? We're doing good. How are you? Is there still an echo?
Hi, Kevin. Heard a lot about you.
I told her about your late night streams.
Found out what my husband's doing late at night.
I think we can.
What do you say? Is your volume off?
This is Chelsey, Kevin. See if you can jump in. If I shared that, did that link show up? Yeah. This is our first time, so we're just trying to figure out how it all works.
All right, no offense, but I'm a little bit bored without any conversation, so I needed to come up.
What's that?
I said I wanted to come up. There's no conversation. I wanted to come up and talk with you guys. I was waiting for you to post the link. How are you guys tonight?
Really good. We're just trying to figure out all of this. It was hard. I wanted to set my GoPro as my webcam.
What?
I wanted to use my GoPro camera as a webcam. So I tried to get that to connect.
Can you? I don't.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know
We're
if you
using it
can
right
use
now.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. What GoPro is it?
It's the 9.
Oh, cool. I didn't know you could. I guess now you can. I didn't know you could. I know for the older models you couldn't before.
Yeah, the software just came out recently.
Got it. Okay. I was gonna say I'm like I did not think you could before. And what is your better half's name?
This is Chelsey.
Hi, Chelsey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Hopefully good, or at least mostly good.
It's been good.
I told her how before we went on vacation, I broke my live stream virginity and jumped on yours.
Yes, you did. How was vacation, by the way?
That was awesome. I didn't want to come back.
When do you ever?
The drive was long though.
We have a long drive. It's about a 12-hour drive because we have kids, so we don't fly.
Oh, where did you guys go to, and how old are the kids?
Well,
If you don't
they're
mind me asking.
15, 12, 10, and 8. And Oak Island, North Carolina, we go to.
All right, they're not that young.
No. So from where we are in Ohio, it's about 11-hour drive.
Cool.
And that doesn't include all of his pee stops.
Okay.
Now, do you use a microphone when you live stream?
And you don't fly? Why?
We have so many kids, it's just cheaper
Too
to
hard with the
drive.
kids?
Now, when we go on vacations, we always fly. When it's just the two of us.
No. Should I?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know what people use as for cameras and microphones and.
That's true. Okay. Got it. Nice. Should I be using a microphone? Oh yeah, some do, some don't. Some do, some don't. It really depends on how fancy you want to get and whether or not you want to. Some people will edit and make their videos very fancy. Kenny doesn't. He just shoots his videos and then posts them. He doesn't do any editing. Alex from The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, he never used to. He just started, I think, because Corey said his videos weren't very good and weren't high quality. So
Oh, really?
He upped it a little bit, I think, just because he wanted to, partially because he wanted to. But you really don't have to. It's up to how much you want to do. Followers will come. Subscribers will come. Period. If you've got good content, if you've got people, if you want to have fun, I mean, people will come.
Yeah.
What? Did I lose you guys?
No, we're right here. You hear us? I still have you.
What did you say? I think I lost you guys for a sec. I heard,
I
oh,
don't know.
really?
I think
and then that was it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, real. I said, oh, really, to the fact that Corey said something about
Yeah, no,
his
I can. It's
videos
my
not being
internet.
high
It's not
quality.
you guys. I just heard the, oh, really? And then it cut out for a tad. Because my camera was pixelating a little bit. Alex's, The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium.
Yeah.
He said something, I think, about Alex's, The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium.
Now, Alex was.
I think Alex was doing videos, and he doesn't generally use all that fancy equipment, but I think he just started to. At least that's what I've heard.
Now, Alex, he's the guy that had the drama with the
What?
King of DIY, wasn't he? Didn't he have that drama with him? Life together.
Yes. Alex and Joey. Yes, that was the live stream. Yes.
All right, I know who he is now.
But yeah, Alex doesn't have fancy equipment. I think he does edit some. I know Kenny doesn't edit. He just shoots his videos, and just people like it the way he does it. He tried editing and doing all of that and making his videos more high quality and fancy. And nobody really, a lot of the feedback that he got was it was before that, and a lot of people like it. And so it really depends on what you want and how it is and how you guys want to do it. But I mean, if you do it the way you do it, people will come. You're fine the way you got it. I don't think you should have to worry about that.
No, it's just a slow process. Like, we just make videos out of the blue when we have something come up and somebody wants to make a video. And we do a little bit of editing, but not a whole lot.
Which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're asking whether you need all of that and whether you need a microphone, it really depends on how fancy you want to get.
Yeah.
But you really don't need to.
What do you use, Kevin?
Kevin's got everything. He's got like 4 different computers.
But yeah, I just use my. I kind of do. I have like, yeah, actually, I do have kind of 4, 3, and then a phone. But I need more. I need a mic though. That's one thing that I should get. But I mean, it works the way it is, and I don't really feel like it's necessary to do all of it. So for now, I'm not, because
like right now we look so dark.
So do we need light coming in front of us?
Oh, I said that.
Which I could probably turn
or
this light.
mic and setup if you'd like to, but it's totally up to you.
I feel like we look dark.
But honestly, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna live stream, just do it the way you want to do it. Don't worry about how others are doing it. I think you guys are fine. Let me look.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, you guys are fine. Don't worry about it. There's a tad bit of shadow, but I mean, you guys are coming in clear. Am I? I know my video is probably a little bit laggy.
Your video is a little pixelated.
Am I coming in clear?
Yeah.
Or am I laggy?
It's all lacking, but
there's a little lag on your video, but not your audio.
That's what I thought. The internet here is not great. That's why I turned off my camera, because I don't know what's going on. Okay, good. Good.
Are you doing a live stream tonight? Did that pop up?
If this is any bad. Yeah.
At 1.
I probably will.
What do you guys do at 1 o'clock?
I don't know where he went.
Is this any better? Yeah, this seems better.
That's a lot better.
What do you do at 1 a.m.?
They just talk. They're hilarious. Who was the one Australian guy on that one night? He was funny.
Oh, he's coming on Sunday, tomorrow. I think you're talking about Blackie. I like Blackie. He's a good guy.
What do you guys do at 1 a.m. while I'm in bed?
We talk about fish and we hang out.
Yeah, you'll have to meet everybody. We'll jump on Kevin's when he gets his gone.
No, we're going to have to do this at 1 on Sunday. I have to work on Monday. So
what time is it where you are?
I'm going to have to figure this out.
It's 9:50 right now. So
wow.
I think I'm starting in like 10, 15 minutes.
Where are you at?
I'm in California.
It's almost 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm going to do another one. I'm planning on doing one earlier in the day because I agree. It's too late and I don't want to step on anybody's feet, but at the same time, it's way too late.
I like them because I get off work and then I can kind of relax and I get in. Sometimes I don't even chat, but I just read them.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to still do these ones, but I also want to go earlier because I know a lot of people are asleep otherwise
Is that Steve?
during the day.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steven.
Well, Pipe to you, that's in the chat.
Hello, Steve.
He went on vacation with us. He's a good friend of ours.
Cool. That's awesome.
Probably should have
Does he
came
keep any fish or
and
no?
played cards with us tonight, Steve. Would have been fun.
Yeah, everybody knows you, Kevin, but they don't really know you because I got on Kevin's live stream for the first time.
They know of me.
They know of you, yes.
If you had nothing better to do, why don't you come over? We went to the demolition derby.
You ever been to a demolition derby, Kevin?
No, I have not.
Well, it's when a whole bunch of cars hit each other for the fun of it in a square block.
If you could imagine a bunch of hillbillies just ramming into each other in their cars, that's what it is.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, and they all yell, America.
Some of them have all sorts of flags of flying. Oh, Steve.
I think I'd rather watch than drive, but...
Oh, yeah. It's better to
what
watch.
What did Steve say?
Oh, it's America.
It's like a crash test dummy with real people.
It's like crash test dummies with real people. I like that. That sounds like an apt description of what I had pictured in my head.
It is. It's very hillbilly event.
Do you guys have fairs in California? I don't think they have fairs.
Everybody has
Bears?
Yeah. Like a
Bears?
fair where
Yes,
they
we
bring
have
the
bears
animals?
here. Bears?
What?
What?
A fair, like the animals and.
You go to the fair?
Yeah, we don't have a ton, but yeah, we have fairs here.
I told you, everybody has fairs.
I didn't know.
Where do you think I live? In the wilderness? No
My husband
civilization
ain't that
around me?
smart.
Oh.
And no airbags, Steve. No, there aren't no airbags or windows.
Hi, Casual Aquatics.
There are no windows?
No, they
Casual.
take all the glass out.
Oh, jeez.
So they just crash into each other and there's no glass. Bumpers fell off, but
And the first car that, and it's the last car that's driving.
Got it.
you making yourself something to drink, Kev?
Kind of. Yeah, I'm just getting something really quickly to drink.
It sounds like espresso machine.
Do you have a wife?
No, I'm only 19.
Kevin's young.
Not yet.
You are young.
Kevin just got back from Hawaii. Oh, look, Aquafunk's here. Hey, Aquafunk.
What's up?
Hey, Aquafunk.
We got Casual Aquatics. We got Aquafunk
And Piper.
and Steve. Tell Kathy I said hi. I'm already missing her. That's why you're supposed to be over to play cards.
So Chelsey, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah. You said you usually have work, right?
I work and keep my husband in line.
Yeah, well, that's a full-time job there.
Yes. And then I'm also going to business school. So.
Oh, wow.
And
So
then
what
we
do
have
you,
the 4
what do
kids
you do?
I
You
take
said you
care
have a
of.
job. What do you do? What? Oh, geez, you are really busy. So what do you do as a job?
Administrative assistant. Work on bills, payroll. I mean, you name it. Whatever they need done.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going. I will.
Where are you
hopefully
going?
See you guys later.
Oh, you have a live?
To my stream. Yeah, I go at 10 or 1 every day. 10 Eastern every day. 1 a.m. Eastern every day, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right.
Which is where I am. So I will see you guys later. It was nice meeting you, Chelsey.
You too, and thanks for joining our first live.
Of course, I wouldn't have missed it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya, Kev.
Bye.
No, she's in bed. She's isn't our first live.
What happened?
Kevin has to go to his live.
So are we jumping off to get on Kevin's?
I don't know, but we still have Steve and Aqua Funk. What's going on, Aqua Funk?
Aquafunk is the one that called. Well, I talked to him on the phone. There he is. Let's add him.
Hold on, let me get
Hi,
my stuff
Aquafunk.
together real fast.
Okay.
We got Casual Aquatics. Okay. And then we got Steve. Steve's saying he's in bed. Or Kathy's in bed. She went to bed.
We have shell bowlers in all our tanks. Casual.
How you guys doing?
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing great actually. I was just I'm glad I actually caught one of your streams. I usually always catch after y'all go live. Huh?
This is our first one.
So
this is our first live stream.
Those things you do where it's just you. I thought you had other live streams though, where there's just long videos.
We just did the beer weaving fish, just us, and recorded them.
I see the fish swimming in the background.
Oh yeah. I thought those were lives. I was like, man, I keep missing their lives. Yeah, it's my Central American tank.
All right.
Yeah, I got some really cool stuff in there. I'm really happy about it.
Cool.
You guys got a bunch of cool stuff.
We do.
A lot.
Too much.
A lot. Too much. I was about to ask you, how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
I'm just along for the ride.
No, not if you're doing videos with the kids by yourself without him. That's more than along for the ride. You actually participated. You enabling.
Too much. Enabling too much.
So let me ask you though, when you first got together, was he into fish?
Yes.
But tell him about the fish I had. I had a 75-gallon aquarium.
There was one fish in it.
What was it?
What was it? A bass or something?
No, it was a bullhead catfish. I got.
Oh, catfish. Yeah, it was a catfish.
I got out of a reservoir.
I'd been into fish my entire life, loved fish, but he had that one tank. It looked like shit, and it had a catfish in it.
So you was with him when all that happened in the back right there, right?
I didn't agree with it. It's kind of like, you know how he kept the toilet seat up and didn't put it down.
So I just kind of do it. Oh.
Well, you snuck the fish. He snuck him in or something like that?
Well, no, I think I made him get rid of the catfish.
No, he's talking about everything back here.
Oh,
you were in this. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. It was a lack of judgment.
No, you seem to like it in the videos. You look like you like it. I'm just saying.
Love the fish. Lack of judgment.
What's your favorite? What's the between both of y'all? This is a question. What's your favorite fish in the fish room?
Mine's the brevis or wild caught brevis. What's your favorite?
Mine's probably the lupe.
Oh, the lupes, yeah.
Yellow is my favorite color, and our lupe are yellow, and they turn purple, and they're very beautiful. Yeah. Those are one of my favorites, and you gotta hang with the Maltese too, just because. I mean, they're just the personalities are so cool. Brevis are cool too. They got cool personalities, but. Our Maltese were one of our first shell dwellers. So I really fell in love with them.
I started to get into tangs for a very short time, and then I realized it was too expensive and addictive. Tanganyikans are way addictive.
They're very
expensive.
addictive.
And then you add the plant costs and everything else onto it. Yes, it's very expensive.
and then you get addicted to wanting to have every one of the shell dwellers. So you start searching, and you're like, this importer can get me these, and this importer can get me these, and you have to buy 6 or 7 at a time.
Yeah. With me, it was the Calvis and Compressiceps. I was addicted to Calvis and Compressiceps.
We like our Tropheus too.
But the Calvis and the we have never had any Calvis.
What are our ones upstairs?
The Sexafacious.
That's what I thought.
I think they call them the 6-barred cichlid. Yeah.
They're getting so big, and they're beautiful. Our sex. Yeah. Sex
fasciatus.
That's how you say it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had them. I had the Trets. I had some Sips. But like I said, they're just so expensive, you know, and I actually wish people would carry more of them in the pet stores, but yeah, they're just so expensive. You know.
Well, we have Tropheus Elange, and they were really expensive. And that was a total impulse buy. I think I was just up one night and somebody had them in, and I bought 10 of them. But I think they were like, well, they're all outside right now in our tubs, but they were $80 a piece. I mean, some of them are crazy. And then they take forever to mature.
Yeah, we haven't got babies out of them yet.
I know, like a friend of mine, he has a fish store, online fish store, a fish farm, and I can't remember, but he has some Tropheus and some really beautiful Lelupe. His name is called Consolidated Fish Farms.
Okay.
I don't know how much he's selling them for, but I remember thinking like, wow, that's kind of cheap. But if you look up Consolidated Fish Farm, like on any one of my videos, there's a link to Consolidated Fish Farm, and you can, I mean, if you use my promo code, you get 10% off. But I remember they were cheap. They were cheap. I was thinking to myself, I was like, that don't seem right. Like they seem really, really cheap. So you might be able to get them and a 10% discount. So
we had 2 fish tanks of Lelupe. Ended up losing an entire tank full. That was awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I don't.
It ended up being a dead fish. You remember we found a dead fish underneath a rock, and I think we lost the whole tank. But the Macrostomus were fine. Lost the entire tank of fish. Luckily, we had 2 tanks of them, but.
What's that?
Legos can live in toy. I had how many? I forgot. It was like 5 Lelupe, right? And somebody had gave me 2 daffodil, and all the Lelupe jumped out the tank because the daffodils started breeding, and I found them outside the tank. The ones that didn't get killed by the daffodils.
We've had fish jump.
Breeding. Yeah.
Especially when we move them outside, there's usually one that jumps during a rainstorm.
Yeah. Well, these jumped because the daffodils started breeding.
Yeah.
Daffodils started breeding, and they chased them out of the tank.
Now, how did you get started with all of the YouTube and all of that?
Oh man, I got started because I used to watch these 2 individuals. They were called one was called Majestic Cichlids, and the other guy was called Dean's Fish Paradise or something like that. And Majestic Cichlids, he was a Puerto Rican dude, So he talked real, he had that New York Puerto Rican accent. And Dean was a young white dude, but he was all like street, And I used to watch them because they was into angels, and so was I. And they were really relatable to me. Like they were like, yo, I would hang out with these people. And the funny thing is, Majestic Cichlids, I've actually got in touch with him, and we actually talk on a regular basis. But they both quit. They both quit YouTube at the same time. And I was like, it sucks because there's not people like, me on YouTube. You know what I mean? There's not, especially on FishTube, so to have them both quit, I felt like I was like, what if there was people like me who wanted that, information. So I felt like I should take that spot, and carry it on with other people who are like me could relate. It's a relatability thing. So that's how it started.
And I think my first was Dustin's fish tanks. I think he was the first person that I regularly watched, and I always hated it because I felt like his videos were short, and I wanted more and more and more. And then it got to what's L.R. Brett's with all the fish tanks in his house, and I think that's what started.
I used to watch Dustin too, because mainly he listened to Wu-Tang. So I used to, and he used to do like Jay-Z quotes. But I'm not really into plants, so I kind of, I don't really watch them anymore. But having a Tanganyika, I imagine that's kind of hard. Is there anybody else other than you that are strictly doing Tanganyikas on YouTube?
There's one guy in Australia, and I watch him and talk to him, and I can't even think of his name right now. But there is one other guy, and he's really, really good. Let me look up his name real quick.
You click on my name. What's going on with Casual? Yo, he just had a. Do you watch Casual Aquatics?
Yes, I have.
He just
did a video. They're gonna add on.
What, you want a Casual to get on?
Yeah.
Jason's Aquatics. Sean.
Who's?
Jason's Aquatics. He does Tanganyikan fish.
Oh, I'm not.
But hey, he's Sean, from Australia.
Link, man. Sean, just click on the link that they put out there. You got to scroll up, but
well, we're trying to figure this out.
Here, I can share it again.
Yeah, share the link. But Sean, when you get on, you got to get off of YouTube, but it'll be whatchamacallit, it'll talk. It'll be echo. Yeah. Sean's a cool dude. He just had me on his live last week. He has some really cool questions.
Yeah, we after I talked with you that one night, I really started to take time and just watch tons of videos of other people. Just really, and I got on the fish tubers on Facebook, and I started just adding people and watching video after video and starting to really learn about these other people. And it's such a big thing.
It's work.
But I like it, and I like meeting the people. Like Kevin that was on earlier, he's always got live streams late at night. So I get off work and then chill out, and then Kevin's on, and I've kind of got into that group a little bit. And just talking to those people. I mean, they don't always talk about fish, but here, click on add.
Yeah. Sean, where you at, Sean? Yeah, Sean just got screwed by an online sale.
Oh, really?
And then I got into a little comment battle with somebody who was talking crap to Sean about, So I had to defend them because they clearly sucked at what they did shipping fish. So
What'd they do?
they sent him fish poorly, really bad. They sent him fish and they were dead. And then not all of them were dead, just one of them, but it was they had a 6-inch elephant nose fish in it was like a couple of cups of water. And they were saying that it was his fault and they wouldn't try and help him out in any way. And I do agree that you need oxygen and more oxygen than water in a bag. But for a 6-inch fish, a couple of cups of like the fish's dorsal fin wasn't even submerged. You know what I mean? The fish couldn't even turn around, and obviously the fish was crapping in the bag, so they didn't they didn't what do you call it? Like not starve, but they didn't because you're not supposed to, when you're shipping fish, you're not supposed to feed them 2 or 3 days prior to shipping so that they don't crap in the bag.
Yeah, you're not supposed to feed them. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do that. The fish was in a disgusting, it was a very small amount of water and it was dirty. So that means he was crapping in a couple of cups of water, and it was poor bagging, and they didn't want to help him out. So I had to jump in the comments and let them people know about themselves. I just thought it was messed up.
How do you ship your fish?
When I do ship fish, I as much as possible use oxygen, straight oxygen, and I do 2/3 oxygen, 1/3 air. 2/3 air, 1/3 water. But the bag has to be big enough for the fish. It can't be
right.
I mean, if the fish is 6 inches long, the bag can't be only 6 inches wide. Where the dorsal fin is hanging out of the water. What happened to Sean?
As far as packing, though.
Packing, I when I did ship fish, because I don't do it on a regular basis, I just used I double bag them, and I put a ripped paper in there because I don't put them in a box where there's a whole lot of space for it to move around with styrofoam, and I did it 3-day UPS priority. It's like one price regardless of where it goes, and it gets a tracking number. So
what? Let me ask you this. So we ship snails all the time, snails and plants or whatever. I had a guy. How would you deal with this situation? I had a guy that. Are you going for a second? All right. I had
anything?
No. I had a guy I sent snails to. It was 38 days later. He sent me a message and said, "I only have 3 snails left." And then I said, "Were they healthy when they arrived?" And he goes, "Well, I went on vacation and then I had surgery. Yeah, a little fishy." And then he, really, like, you got to draw a line somewhere. I ended up reimbursing them because it's not a big cost, but I got to draw a line, and I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You really, 38 days? That's over a month.
38 days.
No, that's over a month. That's almost a month and a half, almost, depending on what month you're talking about. That's nuts. No, I would tell him to kick rocks. Listen, if the fish come there alive and they last, okay, we're talking about snails here, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
First of all, snails are way harder to kill than fish. Way harder.
Yeah.
All right. If they came to your house alive, there's no reason why they should have lived their entire life. That's nuts. I would not have given him a red cent. I would like, "Sir, you might want to watch some how to care for snails videos, because that's no, seriously, like
I know. I don't think I've ever killed a snail. I've killed fish.
No,
I've never killed a snail.
I can't kill them. Like I'm trying to get rid of them. I can't even kill them. Like it's nah. What kind? Were they mystery snails or
No, they were
what?
just ram's horns. You know how they breed. Ram's horns go crazy.
No, I wouldn't give them. I mean, I kiss my naturally brown butt. There's no way I'm giving somebody for ram's horn snails. Like your water has to be hideous for ram's horn snails not to breed. That's oh my goodness, that's nuts.
Yeah, I was telling Chelsey she'll be back in a minute, but we got to put a disclaimer. Send a picture within an hour of arrival, and that's that, and we're done. But 38 days.
That was the problem that this guy was stating. Technical difficulties. LOL. Sorry. This guy with Casual Aquatics, he was saying, "Oh well, we have a policy." And that's fine. I get it. You got a policy. You got to protect yourself some way. But in the video, it clearly showed that fish was one of the bags had a hole in it. You know what I mean? And clearly that fish was doomed when they put it in that bag. It didn't have enough water, and it was a bag that was way too small, and they didn't purge them. So. You're in the show.
I think he's back.
Fucking way.
Casual, you need to go sit on top of your router, brother.
Mate.
What camera are you using, Aqua?
My phone.
That's your phone? No. Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with it. Actually, I've done all my videos on my phone for the last 3.5, 4 years that I've been doing. 3.5 years, yeah. It's all been on my phone, all of it.
Wow.
It's even an old phone too. Like I gotta get a new one. I want to get a new one with a better camera. This one has a bad habit of trying to focus the light when I move. Not now because I'm live, but when I'm doing a video and I move quick like that, the light will change, like get dark and dim and then bright again. But this phone is about had it. I get about a new phone every year. Because I put them through hell doing all these videos.
Do you edit them on your phone too?
Yeah. All my editing's on my phone.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's just I can't sit down at a computer. I got way too much to do. So my job, I'm in a truck a lot, driving from site to site. So that's when I do my editing because I'm in the passenger seat. So I'll just sit there and edit while we drive to site. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we hooked up a GoPro 8, and your video is way better than ours. So, I mean, it's good.
That's
or no, it's a GoPro 9. It's a new one. It's the 9 that we have hooked up.
Oh yeah. Well, I noticed on your videos, I like to edit. You know what I'm saying? I like the editing software I use. It's easy for me.
Yeah.
But I like doing the editing. I like playing around and doing all this silly stuff. Plus, after you've been doing videos for a while, you kind of think like an editor, like as you're going, okay, I'm gonna do this video, and you kind of like think about your shots, you know, like I'm gonna talk about this in front of this tank. I'm gonna be right here, and then when I start talking about this, then I'll be here, and then what you want to do is you want to kind of try and keep people's focus, you know, and the only way you can do that is to keep throwing stuff at them, you know, because after about 30 seconds, they're like, you know, that's just human nature.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've noticed that in a lot of your videos. It's go, 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 and I think that's good.
Yeah, because people, like I said, you have to think of the videos like you watch YouTube. When you watch YouTube, what's the first thing you do? You click on a video and then you do this. You start scrolling down to see what else is going on, what other videos are down there. And then what do? You watch maybe 25 seconds of it and see a thumbnail, like, ooh, and then click on that other thumbnail. So, you know, you got to try as much as possible to keep people's attention.
Yeah, and some people are great at it. There's one channel I watch, it's called That Chapter, and it's like a true crime type thing. And it's like watching something on TV, you're just hooked. You don't even look around. And
yeah. Well, something that I've learned too late in my YouTube career is fish channels, man. B-roll. You want to put as much B-roll of fish as possible, you know, where you're talking and then the fish, you know. That's because if you look at your analytics, you clicked on my name. If you look on the analytics, you'll probably see where people respond better during the parts of when you're showing the fish. So, like when I first started, I wanted to be the star, right? Me, it's always got to be on me. But that's not the case. People want to see the fish. So, you can talk all you want, show a lot of B-roll, of B-roll. And
I had one guy tell me he watched a video. He goes, Mark, it was 58 seconds before I seen a fish.
Yeah, they'll say stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy. He was just pointing it out, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, so you got like 15 to 20 seconds to get their attention at the beginning of a video, and then after that they're either gonna stay or they're not, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, while the video is going on, jump cuts is always the way to go. Jump cuts, you know, just give different angles, you know, just like 30 seconds of me here and 30 seconds here and 30 seconds here, 30 seconds up here, as much as possible, and it just keeps them interested. There's this one guy, I think his name's Rob's Aquatics, not Rob93. His name's Rob's Aquatics, and
the shrimp.
Nah, he's a light-skinned guy. I think he's mixed, black and white. He has a huge afro. You think, you know, I'm not talking about Flip Aquatics. That's Flip Aquatics.
All right.
This is a young guy.
I think I have Rob's Aquatics. I think I'm.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of videos lately, but all his videos is like, poof. It's almost like I felt like it's almost like to give you a seizure. It's like boom, 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 back to back, so much.
Do you think it's overboard? It's too much?
It depends. I think age has a lot to do with it. My analytics says that the majority of the people that watch my channel are ages 25 to what was it? Like 25 to 40. Or 30, you know, mid to late 20s to 40. No young people are really watching my channel.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with his channel, he has a lot of young people watching because young people are into that, you know. Yeah. They're into that. Go. You know, you're not really getting any information. It's just constant visual stimulus. Whereas, you know, our age, we're a little bit, we want a little bit more meat and less potatoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they're on the TikTok, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just, you know, you got to try and figure out what your demographic is. So I really don't try and get that young crowd because they're just not gonna get, you know, it's just not gonna happen. So people our age makes a lot. Also, I have a very, very low percentage of women that watch me. It's mainly middle-aged men, you know. So I'm not afraid to say things that show my age, whether it be with music or pop culture, because the people who are watching me get it. You know what I mean? They get it.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna step out of this smoke. So I gotta take a break.
Yeah.
She's here. She'll talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
So, do you watch fish tube YouTubers? Do you watch YouTube?
I watch YouTube, but he's more into the fish stuff than me as far as the fish YouTubers.
Yeah. So, what do you watch them? Because I don't watch a lot of fish YouTube. I try, but I don't.
Fortunately, I spend a lot of time on TikTok.
My old lady does TikTok.
I like
She's really good at it.
I like the true crime.
That's on TikTok?
Yeah, the true crime stuff, and they talk about the crime mysteries and yeah.
Yeah, my girl, she does TikTok.
What
She's
she
so
watch
funny.
on TikTok?
What does she watch? I don't know. Women doing voiceovers of weird situations. It's funny stuff. It's all funny stuff. I don't have TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
I also watch a lot of the like riddles and things. My kids are into the riddles, so I'll take them and I'll be like, answer this riddle or whatnot. But
the only TikTok, because there's a lot of TikTok on YouTube. Like there's a lot of TikTok on YouTube. So that's the only time I watch anything from TikTok is from YouTube, which is funny to me. You know, it's weird, but like I don't know if they get any credit for that.
yeah, I mean, we're not really on the TikTok, but I watch a lot of TikTok.
Yeah. So, but you don't watch much YouTube, right? Not so much.
I watch our shit for the views.
For the views.
I mean, that's probably anybody when they need an answer to something, they're watching the YouTube.
Give me 1 second. You give me 1 second.
All right.
Now my daughter's not feeling well. But I was talking to your man about his, because you got so many fish. Huh? Yeah. But you guys got so many fish that y'all could really do a whole lot of videos that should get a lot of views if you do it the right way. And it takes a lot of time to try and study YouTube to figure out how it is to package, because you gotta make a package, right? To package it correctly, you know, with thumbnails and titles and topics and descriptions and keywords.
Well,
but
it's not just even that; it's the whole package itself when it arrives. I'm a business school student, so you know, I'm sitting here learning all the crap about even the package when it arrives. You know, you got to make it this way and that way and every way
I know,
you can imagine. And
like vidIQ, if you're you should watch vidIQ. They have a lot of good stuff on how to grow your channel. I know it's been helpful to me. I just started dealing with them recently, that channel, and it's been very helpful.
Yeah, that's cool. He's back.
No, what I was asking is you see a lot of TikTok videos on YouTube. So if I watch a TikTok video on YouTube, that means nothing to TikTok. Like they can't get monetized. They can't use those views because it's on a whole different platform. That's like if I did a YouTube video and they played it on TikTok, YouTube is not going to recognize all the views because it's on a different platform. So I just thought that was funny. Hey guys,
TikTok
listen.
also have those short little videos, and a lot of times aren't just, I don't know, not very much information, I'd say.
No. Well, listen, look, my daughter isn't feeling too well, so I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, we're gonna get off of here too. It was good seeing you.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.